So I'm gonna be honest, YouTube. I just saw Kraven the Hunter movie a while ago, and I was sitting down and watching it, and then halfway through the movie, I realized, wow, this is an actual movie. And it blew my mind that we live in a world where they actually try to make a Spider-Man universe without Spider-Man. Sure, the Venom movies were pretty good. The first Venom movie was great. The second one was terrible. The third one was pretty good. But other than that, there was no other movie that came out that was pretty good. Madam Web sucked. Morbius sucked. And now this movie sucked. I mean, I guess I don't need Madam Web powers to see the future, to see that this universe failed. Am I right? No one? Okay, whatever. But I will say this. The movie wasn't necessarily bad. I wasn't in the seat trying to find a way to leave. I wasn't bored. I mean, there were some boring scenes. Yes, of course. But even some good movies have a boring scene or two. But the movie, I will say, had a weird thing with like the editing. In one scene, he was chasing a car and then he gets knocked off. And then right in the next, they're already at a lake. And just the bad guys are in a helicopter and they're flying off. I don't know how they arrived there or how Kraven arrives there, like right behind him. And then there's like certain cuts. You can notice it, how the movie's like cut it. It's edited weird. And the main villain of the movie as a rhino, in which I don't understand why they didn't make his face look like a human. Like in the comics, he was a dude in a big rhino suit. And he just kind of looked like a troll in this movie. But what I'm trying to say is that in one of the scenes, he screamed, but I felt like they told him that he couldn't really make a noise. I guess they were renting somewhere and they couldn't make really loud noises. So they said, just fake it. Just fake a scream and then we'll just add it in later. They never added the scream, so he just does this. To be honest, it's pretty sad to have all these characters wasted. I mean, they're at the end of the day, they're villains. They're Spider-Man villains. Sure, they might not have Spider-Man, but you still gotta make them into a villain or something. And it's just disappointing to see because they're good actors. The guy who does Kraven, I seen his movies. He does pretty good. He acts pretty well. Kraven's dad, I don't remember the actor's name, but he acts really well too. And then it's just disappointing to see all these people in bad movies. And if we do see Kraven in the big screen, that's cool. But hopefully we see a good representation of the Rhino. That's the character I'm most disappointed about. But hopefully we get another good movie with Spider-Man actually in it, since this is the last movie of the Sony universe. But overall, I just gotta say the movie was a good 7 out of 10. It was okay. There was a lot of scenes that didn't make sense. There was a lot of editing things that were out of whack. But the movie kept me entertained. It felt like they actually tried, like just a little bit, just a tad bit. But they didn't try enough. But that's all I gotta say for this movie. Sayonara. P.S. I know that I'm a total stranger, but I hope you guys find a reason to smile today. Have a beautiful day. Sayonara.